G'day viewers, this is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel. About a couple of months ago I did an experiment with frame sequential color using a rotating RGB color filter disc, which I placed in front of a sequenced video of red, green and blue filtered black and white frames of a lorikeet, which when this spun at a rapid speed in synchronization with the frame rate of the lorikeet video, a color picture is produced. Anyways, I've now decided to progress with this experiment using a black and white camera, in which I'm going to make field sequential color television. Yes, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting out a perspex disc, and I'm going to start making a two-color field sequential color television system, which I'll have orange and aqua, or red or green. So it'd be like, say I choose red and green, it'd be red, green, red and green. Basically what's going to happen is, for this system I'm going to have the camera and viewfinder positioned as seen here. What I'm going to do is stick the disc with the red and green filters on it, or aqua and orange, whatever I choose. I'll stick that on a spindle which connects to a electric motor in front of both the lens and the viewfinder, and the disc will be spinning at the same rate as the picture being scanned, which each field falls on a particular primary color, which in this case the two color system be red, green, orange or aqua. Anyways, how it's going to be set up is that when the camera lens is, when the red filter is over the camera lens, the red filter will be at the same time on the opposite end over the viewfinder, and same goes with the green, and that's going to be in sequence with each field, which the two fields make up one frame, and you get 25 complete frames. And at such a rate I'll get a flickery red, green or orange aqua composite color picture, which will look quite good, and it'll look very much along the lines of the very early 1920s two-color system color films, which of course will not look as accurate as the red, green and blue color films, but it'll still look good enough to look like a plausible color picture. So yeah, back in the early days before the free color system red, green, blue was introduced, that's how they did color, and it looked plausible enough to look like a good color picture. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be doing the two color system to begin with, and it's going to look very interesting, especially for the fact that this black and white camera is going to now make a flickery color image once I build it. Anyhow, I've drawn the plan up here for the two color system, which I decided to make it easier on myself. As seen, I'm going to have the one wheel for both the viewfinder and the lens. So as seen here, how one primary color will be on the lens and one on the viewfinder, and the same primary color will be on the viewfinder, and so forth with the other primary color. And yeah, as seen here, I'm either going to have either going to have orange or red, or green or aqua. Either ways, they'll produce a rather similar composite color picture. Anyhow, as seen, yep, I'm thinking of using this rod as a spindle to drive the disc, and the motor will be situated at the back here, and of course the rod will be supported. Oh, also, yeah, because I've removed the viewfinder from this camera, I have to extend it. So from JCar, I bought a couple of connectors, 9-pin connectors, which connects the viewfinder to the camera. So yeah, I'm going to be putting some wires between these two connectors and make it as an extendable connector to the viewfinder. Anyhow, yeah, I've been thinking up with this idea for a while, and I'm finally starting to put it into practice, and I hope for a nice, cool, flickery to colour image. Anyway, this is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel, signing out.